There is a group of people who have the money but they don't have their own house. They are forced to pay for the high rent, waited for more than 1 year, and finally, they are about to enter the property market. Who are they? If you are looking to sell or buy a HDB flat, you must watch this video. Maybe this video can help you to make an informed decision and potentially save you a 5-figure sum. Hello, I'm the property strategist, Steven Chong. Appreciate your early thumbs up. In September 2022, the government introduced a new cooling measure for HDB. Even though it happened for more than 1 year ago, but it's going to impact you very soon. What is this cooling measure and why it might affect you now? To explain this cooling measure, let's go back and look at the data. It turns out that as early as 2012, we already have our very first $1 million flat. Over time, we saw more and more $1 million flats, and the transaction volume skyrocketed in 2021. But in 2022, there was an event, the event that prompted the government to take action. Before that, the $1 million flats were mostly in the prime location within mature estate. However, in the first 8 months of 2022, not only we have a lot more $1 million flats, but surprisingly, 9 of them were in the non-mature estate, including 2 in Yishun. So this stirred up the new sensitive topic among Singaporeans. So at this point, our government couldn't stay passive. They already have the detailed information to put some countermeasures in place. It's believed that a significant portion of $1 million flat buyers were ex-private property owners. So on 30th September 2022, the government introduced this new cooling measure to slow down the rising price of HDB resale flats. Remember the group of people that I mentioned at the beginning? There is a group of people who have the money but they don't have their own house. They are forced to pay for the high rent, waited for more than 1 year, and finally, they are about to enter the property market. This cooling measure is specifically targeted at them, the ex-private property owners. After selling their private properties, they must wait for another 15 months before they can buy a resale flat. From 30th of September 2022, counting 15 months forward is January 2024. So the first wave will be eligible to buy a resale flat from January 2024. If you are considering buying or selling a HDB flat, how will this impact you? What motivates the ex-private property owners to sell their private properties and downgrade to HDB? I have a client in selling their 1-bedroom freehold apartment in January 2023, and the completion date of the sale is April 2023. He then rented another apartment and wait for 15 months until July 2024. Only after that, then he can apply for HDB flat eligibility letter and book a resale flat upon approval. So I asked him why he still chose to sell the private property, knowing that he had to wait for another 15 months. And he told me that he really need a bigger space with the 3 bedrooms. Other than this client, many ex-private property owners are also looking for the bigger flats, especially the 5 rooms, EA and EM. So if you are looking to buy a larger unit, it's highly relevant to you. Imagine this large group of people with money but no home, paying high rent in the past 15 months. But soon, they will enter the HDB resale market as motivated buyers and willing to pay more cash over valuation, which is the COV, for units that they like. That's why I suggest you to buy before their influx. But now, is it too late for you to respond? However, there might be a short window before this happens. From 30th September 2022 until 30th November 2022, HDB received more than 1,200 appeals from the private property owners to waive for the 15 months wait out period. So about 38% of them were successful and they have already made a purchase. And some of the 62% of rejected appeals have also purchased another private property, reducing the potential buyers in the first quarter of 2024. As a result, I think we will only see the real impact whereby the sales volume spike and the bigger flats price increment only in the second quarter of 2024. So if you are eligible to make a purchase now, especially if you are eyeing for the 5-room flats, EA or EM, I strongly recommend you to secure your flats as soon as possible. However, for those considering the smaller flats, there's no need to rush. And if you are the seller of the larger flats, you might want to think about marketing it after the Chinese New Year, as there will be more ex-private property owners coming into the market. So, do you think the HDB cooling measure is really helping? Okay, by the way, if you are looking to buy, sell or rent your house, feel free to reach out to me via my WhatsApp at 9188 7652. Once again, I'm Steven Chong. Hope to see you soon. Bye.